Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I should have just continued the last run, but there's no way I would ever come close to like PBing, since I would have lost like 90 seconds. And I actually think I can PB, so I didn't want to completely kill any chance that I had literally at the very start. Yeah, see, this is 2 seconds slower than my last run. I mean, if I keep this up, y'all for me be able to pop in and see me do a run or two. Because I definitely know, with my old skill range, I should have been around like a 113-ish. But I never ran with like fastest speed or anything like that, and then I always let a few of the cutscenes play out, especially like when Peepo died. So. I know I can PB. So that's why I'm being as anal with this as that I have been. Because especially, I think I could at least be a minute ahead going into the elevator.
What am I supposed to call it? Peepo? Why not? Peepo it is. Well, it's nice to meet you, Peepo.
Well, and the reason that I think that I should just be doing runs is because I literally haven't done a run. I've done like one run of this in like a year or something like that. So I'm definitely not de-rusted enough to be able to consistently run these games. So if I would have a little bit more time in this, I could probably push the time down quite a bit. So seems how like I have like 2 hours of gameplay in this, and like well, maybe like closer to like 3 hours of gameplay in like a year. I shouldn't be as picky as I am. But yeah, the movement and stuff in this should be consistent enough, since you turn in like, it's like 15-degree increments or something like that. So I should be more accustomed to my angles and stuff like that. Oh, see right there. I don't know why my angle was as bad as it was. But I could still possibly see right there. I don't know if it's just my D-pad like going AWOL on me, but half of these movement stuff I don't think I should actually be doing. What am I doing? See, and there's always stupid little things like that where I think that pause is the skip, and I just forget my buttons. Serenity now. Serenity now. Here, I don't run up to the door. It's always something. It fell. Oh man, if I can get this little leap right here. Oh. No, 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 definitely not it. Oh my god. No. Ah. You don't spend too much time on one game, so I think, like with the Fatal Frame, you played Fatal Frame at your house. So if you would play the game like repeatedly, I think you would do a lot better than just playing it for like 8 hours, then taking an entire week off before you even try it again. So you're not dedicated enough to your speedrun to be able to put in the time that everyone else is. So like with what you put into like Final Fantasy VIII over the last year, Cordelium put that in a week. So you don't put in enough time to be as consistent with like Final Fantasy VIII as Cordelium is. So, and not to. Oh my fucking god! Why wouldn't he move? So yeah, not to like rain on your parade or anything like that, but yeah, it's just See, why am I pushing? I literally don't understand why I was pushing. And I am going the wrong way. I was wondering how I was saving so much time. But yeah, even like with like Fatal Frame, I think if you spent like one entire day grinding out chapter 1 and learning the proper movements and like the shutter speed and stuff like that, like if you just put like 8 hours into chapter 1, I think you would see a PB instantly. Just like if I would see the end of the game, I would see a PB. And I have no reason to complain because I don't put a lot of time in my runs either. Oh yeah, that's way late. But actually 10 seconds for going into a wrong door and everything, not hateful. See right there, why am I pushing? There was literally, I should have just been able to run straight through the thing. There should have been no reason why I pushed right there. Why
are you so jumpy? What? That noise. What's happening?
Because I can literally die right going into that zone. I didn't try to correct my angle. Yeah, that was a risky angle. I don't know when the text boxes appear. I think it's after I kick the PC.
Where's the reload?
Okay. I thought I was outside of the cutscene. I don't have sound playing, so I didn't know if I actually clicked on it or not.
That's our next stop.
See, in like parts like this, I need to play this game a lot more just so I know where the text boxes are at. So I think I can start moving after the Peepo, because I see Peepo on the other side. Hey, sup, Stalker? How are you doing? You still gotta message me when you want to try to finish Link to the Past. I've been waiting for you. I know the weather's getting better, so I wanted to at least have you either start over or finish your run if you remembered where you were at before the work season started up. Beth was talking about starting up Final Fantasy XIV again. So Target is supposed to get a restock of like PlayStation 5s sometime either tomorrow or next week. So I was looking into buying a PS5. So us and the kids can play. Because all the PS4s that I have are broke, but the Pro. So with the PC that I just bought Beth and the PlayStation 4 Pro, see right there. Why can't I just click on the door? I was thinking that with the PS5, we can hook the kids up on the PlayStations, and Beth and I can play on the computers, and then we may be able to play together. Oh, come on. Alright, switch to the robot. See, look how easily. See, we could have been almost through the run by now. But no, I had to have Raz push the button, and then I lost literally all the time that I had, and then some. Yeah, PS5 is one of the last things I want to buy because Sony has literally had the worst consoles, like hardware wise, reliability wise, that I've ever had. And with all the shortages and other stuff of all the components and stuff, I can just see Sony trying to cut corners and everything, trying to get as many consoles out. So I can see all the consoles and stuff just being like super low quality.
I'd give anything to know who I am, to know why I'm here. I've got to find some answers before this infection completely takes me over.
Because yeah, they've already cut back on all of their forecasts and everything, so they're
There is someone here, someone alive.
not going to release as many consoles as they were planning on doing. So that sucks, but you never know. Because if I would buy the digital version, I wouldn't be worried about the digital version at all. But since I want the disc version, literally every issue that I had with the PlayStation has been with this disc drive. Every PlayStation, except the PS3. The PS3 just up and yellow ring to death for me. But yeah, my like 8 PlayStation 2s and then was like 3 or 4 PlayStation 4s, all were disk drive issues. And I know you can at least see that my consoles are usually well maintained, minus the occasional like PSP or other stuff like that. And our house isn't too terribly dirty, which I know I can dust a little bit more, but I don't think anything that I do should warrant all my PlayStations dying. I want to go up. So far, so good. Remembered which ways to go.
I'm coming!
Come on. See that corner that I got stuck on? I don't see how I got stuck in that corner. Pretty much we wake up from a cryo state, and there's a virus that's broke out, and we're just trying to figure out what we need to do to survive. So yeah, it's just a little survival horror game with some shady stuff going down, like most games. I saved some time. Now, my video game store would get some of the new games, and by the time we could afford to rent a game, usually the good game was gone. And since we were a small village, they didn't buy like all the newest games because they couldn't afford to. So I usually, when we got to rent the games, we got to choose from the B games. So occasionally, like, we would be able to get there, or when Lavon would hold a copy for us. So like if she got like Mario RPG or like Final Fantasy VIII or something like that, she would hold the game for us and say that they were rented, and she would allow us to rent it, and then we would just pay the late fees and stuff on it until we were able to beat it, like on a cartridge, when we had memory cards, where our saves wouldn't get deleted. It wasn't an issue. But yeah, I remember we held on to like Mario RPG for like 4 days until we beat it. But yeah, no, I grew up with games like this and like Blue Stinger and other stuff like that. So these games I absolutely adore. And even though I complain about its collision mechanics and stuff like that, this game is better programmed than like Ocarina of Time. So like Ocarina of Time is clearly the better game, but there's not a lot of glitches and other stuff that you can do in this game. So in like even like Blue Stinger, even if you could glitch the items ahead of time, you can't use them until you trigger certain events. So the game definitely couldn't be broken like Ocarina is. Which Nintendo and like their subsidiaries are getting better at designing their games and sending like event flags and stuff like that. So Millie. But yeah, this game has special charm to it, just because it's kind of the game doesn't tell you what to do, and it has a lot of janky mechanics to it.
What do you have there?
I'm not sure. It's nasty stuff.
And I can't really compare this to how like broken like Mario 64 is and like Ocarina of Time, because when I played both games, I didn't find any bugs or glitches, and the games played perfectly fine for me. So the games weren't that broken until people went out there and tried to break them. Thermostat. I actually got stuck on Millie right there, and I died because of the stupid like pushing thing.
You weren't kidding.
Come on, that's our way out. Look out!
That was close.
Explosion must have jarred it into action.
You were supposed to be careful with it.
I'm sorry, but if we're gonna get out of this place, we've got to take some risks. I can't imagine what caused all this destruction.
Maybe a few too many guys like you taking risks.
There's been people that tried to break this game. So that they'll use like Game Sharks and stuff to give you like certain items ahead of time, and these games were programmed so they had event triggers and stuff programmed into them. So even if I had all the items to begin with, I couldn't trigger it without hitting a certain event first. So like that explosion that I just had, unless I have Millie in my party, if I would put those items into my inventory and I tried to activate it, the explosion wouldn't go off. So you may be able to do certain things with the game to like trick the memory into thinking Millie was there and having it put her there for you.
Sterilization.
As in decontaminated.
But yeah, it's just if you have the items in there, it has a better way of tracking your progress through the game.
We're late to be worried about contamination.
So that's like the same with like Blue Stinger. If you give yourself all the items and stuff until the certain cutscene plays and you have that flag that that cutscene played, you can't use the item that you have.
More like people. We understood.
What's a people?
My little robot friend. He helped me out of a jam, but he survived.
Oh, he met us on 19. I see.
But then again, I've never actually seen a task for this game, so I'm not sure if the right people have tried to
He helped me when I was
break
10.
it.
He died in the effort.
So tell me about this. What did you call it?
People. If you were still with us, we wouldn't have any trouble getting through here.
We'll just have to give it a try ourselves. Let's just do what the computer asks us to do. Get ourselves sterilized. Yes.
Okay, so I can't skip this.
Way better. This is the end of the line.
We're gonna have to get access to the equipment first, right?
I'll get in. One way or another. You better wait here.
No, don't leave me, Raz.
This will make you feel better. Those things aren't even bullets.
Oh, I guess I'll be all right. Look out for yourself.
I won't leave you alone. I give you my word.
And I think this is where I'm going to start to either really gain time or I'm just going to start to lose it quite badly, since I didn't put a lot of time into this section of the game. Especially once we get to this little maze up ahead. And I absolutely love this little scene. It's just like Raz goes in there, gets stuck, and then Millie's like, huh, Raz has been gone for far too long. I'm gonna go see where he's at. And he's been gone for like a minute. And then she's just like, I gotta go see where he's at. I think my time saves are gonna start dipping down for this run because so far everything has been pretty consistent. But now I'm gonna get into the part of the games that I'm not 100% familiar with, and it's not as straightforward as it usually is. Yeah, if I can actually, I tried to figure out some stuff to do with this zone. So if I could figure out a decent way to get through this area without needing to crouch walk, we would save a lot of time. But yeah, because if you try to walk, the wind pushes you back, so you go slower, and if you try to jump, you fly back. So I'm not sure if there's like a perfect little angle that you could take here, that you could sit there and try to run or jump while standing up. But if you could figure that out, you could save a decent chunk of time here. I've gotten one jump off before. Yeah, even if you could figure out a way to avoid this section completely, because I don't think you need a trigger for this, but yeah, if you could get through the fan, you could save minutes right here if you could figure out how to just get across the other fan. Because you only turn the fan off so you could run across it. But it's only probably about 6 feet across that you have to figure out how to do. So if you could just like glitch into the wall a little bit to be able to not register your normal collision and just get past the fan, that would be such a great time save. And I'm not sure where all my other time saves are at. I think I jump right here. Oh, wrong way. Crap. Well, there went like 10 seconds. Well, I know that people have game sharked it and given us a bunch of items and stuff like that, but yeah, that fan right there, if we could bypass that, I think it would save like 2.5 minutes or something like that. There we go. Or if I could just click the right button. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom since I think I got a few minutes before I actually have to do anything.
Designation, artificial ribonucleic acid, ARNA virus, properties, retrovirus incorporating human RNA proteins. ARNA virus not shown in database. This is a new virus. Characteristics: aggressively reorders DNA of infected organism, disrupting the genetic code of host. Effects: extreme increase in metabolism of infected organism, transformation of tissue structures. Complete metamorphosis of host organism is ultimate result. No longer human. Prognosis: traumatic reordering of host cellular structure will result in total systemic collapse.
Gotta love games that give you time to get up and go around. Oh man, I'm so sore.
If man created this virus, there must be a way for man to cure it. Must be really sick. Millie, can you hear me? Are you all right, Millie? Millie, stay where you are. I'm gonna get you decontaminated.
Commencing sterilization sequence. 60 seconds to completion.
You got him just before me, it looks like. Now I saw a new viewer and I'm just like, hey, we got an Overblood fan. Because those are few and far between. Which honestly, if I'm gonna try to build up our channel, I should stop streaming to Overblood and I should probably just stream to Retro. No, because I need to see if I could find Kintaro again, just to see how they're doing. I prefer it myself, and that's why I always stream it, and I don't think Overblood has that many followers to it, and I would rather stream to the people that follow the game because they're interested in it, compared to like the Retro. But I wanted to try to get cursed runs built up, so when we do our horror marathons or something, we could have like 50 or 60 people following it, and people that actually helped us like stream for our charities and stuff may actually gain a few followers and stuff like that. So when we do our next marathon, a few months beforehand, I'm gonna try to like pour ourselves out, and I'm gonna try to build us up. So my goal is to try to get us up to about 1,000 followers before the end of the year. So I may just do like some weird random marathons or something like that, and just post some stuff out there. Alright, Scott. See you when you get back. It's because you're Asian. You are white. That would be more than enough. Or you just need some wine to go with it. And for people that's here that's not Scott. He always says white people have cheese and crackers at their house. So before you get all upset on YouTube watching this video, it's just a little inside joke that means nothing to anyone besides us. So, hardy har har.
Looks like some sort of botanical garden. What's happening, Raz?
No, don't touch me. It's infection spreading. That's right. Mold. You're still safe, aren't you?
Seems so.
Good. Maybe the decontamination process works for you.
That must be it.
I'm glad. I hate to see this happen to you.
I hate to see it like this. We'll find a cure.
You think so? Wish I could be so sure.
See, I don't know how much I missed that gold by. But I didn't press the button, or I didn't split technically when I usually did.
Do you hear that?
Now this part was hell for me as a kid. If only it had good jumping mechanics. Because yeah, right here, you're supposed to jump up. I had no idea as a kid that you were supposed to do that. I think I got lucky when I did it.
We made it.
And none the worse for wear.
But yeah, I found Ecdias. He's a popular streamer now, thanks to his little GDQ runs and stuff. And I watched him. Here we go. Now we can start walking. I watched him do this because I found him through Overblood. 2 more combos, I think. Oh no, just the one. Actually, I should just see if we actually can just run through that. But yeah, it. There, go. Yeah. But it was nice to see him try to figure it out because it took him like 10 minutes or something like that before he tried to jump, and he died so many times.
My arm feels like it's on fire.
Be strong, Raz. Be strong. Oh no! Another one!
Get back, Millie.
And this is another part that never really made sense to me because it's like, oh, hold him, get out. And I literally just killed one of these guys. So it's like, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this guy.
Now's your chance! See, Raz? You still got a lot of fight left in you.
I wish I was as confident.
I wasn't struggling.
See? It's getting worse.
No, because I actually think one of my runs, I actually had a better time than this 118, but it was an invalid run since I ran off to the bathroom in one of these cutscenes coming up, and there was like one button that I had to hit with like X that would have given me enough time. So if I would have waited like 5 more seconds, Kaze. We were just talking about you.
Well, I suppose I should be pleased. For all
We thought you showed up here like 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago or something like that, and it was a bot that shared a name similar to yours.
Millie?
Right, Raz, I'm here.
This is no time for daydreaming. Let's go.
I'm right with you, Raz. Still, I've gotta find a way to clear the virus from his system. I don't care about the project. It's not worth the price of losing him.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed the show, because if you got here about an hour ago, you missed about the hour of resets that I did because it was salty.
Password correct. Function restored.
So good. No longer useful. Mashing too much. Alright, I may die right here. If I jump too early, I'm dead, and then the run is over.
Jump.
I don't think I can make it.
I may have a save previously right here, and I may be able to load up just to finish the game, but as far as the speed run goes, it would be over. Alright, we got it. That jump always scares me because he falls down and he does that scream that you do when you die. Ooh, come on, punch him. Punch him. Why? My hand was literally right through him. This is a very bad fight. But I got him stun locked now. So there's 3. So you have to hit him with 6 combos. Maybe not. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh no, I just made a joke. Oh, can I move or am I talking? I don't know if I clicked the computer one too many times, but now you always say that the white people like cheese and crackers or always have them available. See, I missed that last time when I did my derust. But no, and I don't know if you heard it, but I was just like, well, if you would have had some wine to go with it, it wouldn't have been as bad. Why are you pushing? That pushing just gets to me. It shouldn't, but it does. Oh, Scott, did Kyle send you the picture of all those shots that they had lined up? So someone bought like a platter of shots. It looked like there was like 28 of them or something like that there. Because I didn't realize he was in Florida. And I thought he was just skipping his streaming stuff just to skip it. I forgot that I picked up the stun gun, so on my casual playthrough I completely missed the stun gun.
You gotta explain something to me.
No, I got like super piss-faced drunk one night, and Beth ended up passing out early, and I was going to come down and play a few games, but I was too drunk to even attempt to do a speedrun or something like that. So I installed Warzone, and I tried to have Kyle go back to the main menu so I could just sneak in and join him, and the game wouldn't allow me to join him, and it never said he went back to the lobby, so it always had him in game and unjoinable. And I told Kyle that was a sign, and I wasn't gonna play. But I told him I would play again if he played Nushi Suri 3 and got a sub 3 hour in it. Because I told him if he could experience the pain that I would too, and I told him if he got a sub 3, I wouldn't uninstall Warzone. So I would keep it on the Xbox. So he said that he wasn't going to play that until he at least finished Okami and Horizon. So I told him I at least probably had like half a year before I'd even have to worry about it. Most games, unless it's Nintendo, doesn't stay half price or full price that long. And Nintendo has like the Disney effect where there's no one else that really makes games like they do. So while other companies have to lower their prices to try to stay competitive and stuff, because a lot of people make games like Horizon, even though like Horizon's unique. No one does platforming like Nintendo does. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to run forward and get a compact disc first. So back in the hole we go. So right here. So yeah, I was supposed to come here first. I still think I messed up. I picked up the compact disc earlier, so technically I should have still lost time there. Oh, I went the wrong way and I didn't realize it because I was reading chat. See, there's a lot of people on the phone, and literally Apple sued Samsung because Samsung copied their iPhone and they made it better and everything else like that. So it was just like, hey, you made a better product than us, so we're gonna sue you. And they won like $2 billion or something like that. So it really? Disagree. But there's like literally like no one out there that makes like animated movies just like Disney or like Pixar or anything like that. No, wrong button. I'm choking. But that's why like Nintendo's games never go on sale and they always stay full price. It's just there's literally nothing really on the market that can compete with them. Because I still can't think of one game that is on par with like Mario. But like when you have like Horizon, Horizon has a lot of competition. And I think that's why they go on sale. I'm going to lose quite a bit of time in this vent.
Poor Raz. I will cure you, I promise.
What game was it?
Viral extraction mode initiated.
One game said that no, that was Halo. I think it was, Battlefield. Battlefield said that they bombed because Halo released an expansion around the same time that they did, and their game was more polished.
Raz, can you understand me?
Horizon came out at the time that my PlayStation was dying, and when I was on my like third PlayStation 4 because my disk drive kept going out on it, and I would have to take a screwdriver and I have to like screw in that tiny screw to get my disc in and out, and everything, and Sony kept dicking me around, and they said that I was breaking my console, even though my console didn't really leave that position, and from where I put it, and I kept it like flat instead of like horizontal, and I blew it out and everything, and they said it was my fault that my PlayStations were breaking on me. So I literally did everything I could not to support them. So I was literally going to buy a PlayStation 5 for Last of Us 2, and then Naughty Dog went like fucking nuclear with people and all their leaks and stuff like that. And once a company goes like that, then I don't support them. And since I didn't open up the door that I was supposed to, I have to go the long way. Well, I mean, Battlefield 5 within the first like 3 weeks, the Battlefield 2048 or whatever it is. The new Battlefield game was like $5 a few weeks after launch. Yeah, lost a lot of time. Because GameStop had PlayStation 5s on Saturday, but it was like a $700 bundle. And it didn't really bother me until I saw that Gran Turismo was one of the games in the bundle. And I am pressing up. It would help if I would hold circle. Okay. But no, Gran Turismo 5 is literally one of the worst games like ever created, or Gran Turismo 7, I think it's 7, because it's like they have the online DRM, and the review copy of the game was supposedly relatively decent and everything, and then the day one patch, they completely killed like the amount of credits and stuff that you could earn while like playing the game and stuff like that. So it was like super shady with like how they went about doing it. And usually I don't mind Gran Turismo too much, but after seeing how they treated their customers and everything like that, and the pricing that they put on their cars, because the same car that you could buy in like Gran Turismo like 5 for like $5 is like $40 in the new one. And they said that well, this game is about, we want to make it realistic, so if you want a Lamborghini in this game, it should be as hard as you get one in like real life and everything like that. And the game's user score had tanked worse than like Battlefield's. So it's like you knew they messed up. And especially it's like they locked the entire single player campaign behind the online DRM. So when they took it down for maintenance, you couldn't even play the game. But I always preferred Forza over Gran Turismo. Because after I played like Gran Turismo 2, and I was 100%er as a kid, and then I think you could get like 99.8%, and you couldn't obtain 100% in something in that game because of a glitch. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm done.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest that. It's just that I need to ask you one more question. Who am I?
Let me try to explain.
I'm interested to see if I have enough ammo to get through the game. So yeah, I thought that was an FMV, but it wouldn't let me skip it. And I really want to. Ooh, I almost died. I really want to get a steering wheel and everything else set up. I just gotta find one that I like. This is nowhere going to be about the time that I thought, because I thought this one was going to be about a 1:14, and I don't think I'm going to come anywhere close to that. Oh, come on, what are you pushing? Literally. Ugh. I could save a lot of time on these green mutant fights though. I was able to stun lock this green mutant on my casual D-Rust. Oh, see, that was bullshit. I tried to back away. Right there. He literally went out of my kick. Why aren't my punches hitting? That was such a bad fight, and I saved so much time. Alright. So yeah, if I can save about another minute or two on this second green mutant fight. I don't think I have enough ammo to get through the game. So I may have to punch the final boss to death. I'm not sure if my gun comes with a clip in it or not, but usually I pick up one extra clip. I get one clip at the end. So when I get my ID card, I pick up one. So that gives me 5, which is 50. I may have enough. Because once you finish Final Fantasy VIII and we play a little bit of the Beavis and Butthead co-op speedrun, I think we should look into that Tokyo Extreme Racer. And I said, no, because I said once you finish with Final Fantasy VIII and we experiment a little bit with Beavis and Butthead, we should look into Tokyo Extreme Racer. See about completing a run of that.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah. In one piece.
And Yalfer's fighting the final boss right now. It's insane to think about. See, why? My kick definitely hit him. Yeah, no, I walked right into that, so I don't have any complaints with that. But I think I stopped him right there. Oh, you're kidding me. The fuck was that? I totally didn't hit split back. What do I want to do after this? I feel like I'm sobering up a little bit. Not sure if I want to run this back or not.
There was no time. I had to get Millie out of there.
Is she alright?
She just needs to rest. We still have a little time.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if it wasn't a cutscene. The graphics seemed a little too good for that. If I had the, I felt like going upstairs and grabbing the Xbox or the Switch. I have a few games that I could play on that. I don't think I have my emulators set up properly for the Dr. Hauser. See, what am I pushing on? What am I pushing on?
All the signs dead. None of them made it out.
Get too upset at that.
Authorized personnel only. No evidence. Identification code 771327. Verified. Entry permitted.
Stay away from
And if you're still here, Substalker, we just found out that we were a clone.
True integrated biogenetic unit.
With the horror game, we just found out that we were a clone. Oh, come on. I thought he died. So yeah, with all the other little cheesiness stuff that's been going on, yeah. There it is. Yeah, we literally found out that the guy that we just shot down was the actual real person, and then we're a clone of that guy, and he was cloning us to clone his wife that died. So he was running some experiments and some other stuff on creating humans and implanting their memories and stuff into them. Mm-hmm. Nah, cheesy little game, but yeah,
I know we're cutting it close.
I thought it was kind of cool. And Overblood 2
What now?
is nothing like this at all. It's like an action RPG that like you're on like has like some space exploration or something on it, and it's like a big open world, like an MMO. So it's nothing like this game.
It's gone.
What a night.
And so maybe it would get a 116 if everything goes well. And I think a 116.22 is my actual PB that I couldn't count. Come on. I have no idea if those shots actually hit him earlier or not. Definitely run out of ammo. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Oh, this fight went about as poorly as it could. I may actually die. Are you kidding me? Come on. Why can't I move? One more hit. So bad. I did miss almost an entire clip on him though. Wow, get off of him. Fuck.
Now.
Oh, that could have been so much better. I still don't know how I'm going to save like 8 minutes. And I know it's probably just my movement and everything, because I'm like 15 shots in right now, so thanks for the GGs. So, but I'm gonna have to put in some practice. I thought this was gonna be about 3 minutes faster tonight. Yeah, I'll let the credits play. And I'll ponder about what else I want to do. Because I'd probably switch over to like a fishy game or something like that. But there's new layouts for it, and I don't have anything set up for it yet. Because I think that 622 that I had was with Peepo's cutscene dying too. So technically that would have been like a 15. Man, fast disk speed didn't really help me out that much that I know of. So do I continue? Do I not continue? I plan on having a 4 Loko tomorrow. I don't even know where Blue Stinger or anything else is at. I really didn't plan this out. Yeah, I think I'll probably call it, since the kids will be up early. So, be about 6 hours. Because if I knew where my good 3DO controller was at, I would play some Dr. Hauser. Since that's a short run and everything, but yeah. Yeah, I think I will just end it here.